Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another nostalgia reaction. So obviously this is a reaction again. I already know that song. Why do you already know that song? Because I love Bollywood. Then why do you do these reactions again if I already know that song? Because these songs are my life and I started this channel to share my love for Bollywood and especially its music, and that's why we're here. And we're gonna check out the song Khuda Jaane from the movie Bachna Ae Haseeno. And this movie obviously stars Ranbir Kapoor, and people are convinced this is kind of his biopic now after several years. This was like his second, third movie, whatever. The early years of his career where he also got to know Deepika Padukone. I think it was her third movie. The first was Aishwarya, which lots of people don't know. Then obviously her Bollywood debut, Om Shanti Om, and I think Bachna Ae Haseeno was her third movie in total, but her second one in Bollywood. And these two are in the song, and even though they were a thing for just only 1 year, they got such an amazing chemistry, and I'm glad that even though there were rumors that they broke up because Ranbir cheated on Deepika, I still am really glad that they're very good friends together and they're still doing movies together because they really share an absolutely amazing on-screen chemistry. We can also see that in Ye Jawani Hai Deewani and also Tamasha, even though Tamasha wasn't really my thing from the whole movie, but Ye Jawani Hai Deewani, oof, and Bachna Ae Haseeno, and I just can't, and these two, So anyways, the song is just, I love it so much, and it was also requested by you guys that I should react to it, and that's why we're here now. The song is sung by Shilpa Rao and KK, and these two are just legends, living legends for me. I love these two so much, their voices, they're so talented. So guys, let's check out the song and let's watch. We don't get songs like this anymore. Yes, we still get lots of beautiful songs nowadays, but guys, this time it will never come back, and these songs, it was just a different era, but it was also pretty late for that era. I mean, the early 2000s were amazing, and then this was from 2008 or something. I just missed that time. I remember it was, well, a coincidence that I watched this movie. I watched it back then on TV here, German dubbed. And before I watched that movie, I saw the ending of Rabne Banadi Jodi 1 week before, and then I was like, oh, Shah Rukh Khan movie, and I was such a big Shah Rukh Khan fan, still am, but you know, back then it was just a different time. He was my husband, now I got a different husband. I just saw the ending of that movie and I was like, oh my god, I want to watch that movie again, and then I got to that channel 1 week later. It was Saturday night, and I thought Bachna Ae Haseeno would be that movie, and I didn't know Ranbir, I didn't know Deepika, Bipasha, Mimisha, and so on. So that's why I was so disappointed when later on in the movie I was watching it, and I was like, no, this isn't the movie. Okay, I thought Shah Rukh Khan would grow up and then but no, this isn't the movie. I want to watch Rabne Banadi Jodi. I didn't know the title back then and so on, so I was so sad. And I watched Bachna Ae Haseeno, and it was the first kind of more newer and not so traditional kind of Bollywood movie. You have to know that before that I only watched Shah Rukh Khan movies. Okay, there were some exceptions like Hum Tum, for example, but I was just so much into more of these more classical Indian movies, and not these more Western movies like this, and also with that kind of a topic. I love these Karan Johar movies, so Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Kal Ho Na Ho, which was also pretty more modern, but it had its own charm, these specific Karan Johar movies, they were wow. And Bachna Ae Haseeno was just so different for me at that time, and that's why it absolutely despised that movie back then. I was like, oh, what is this? No Shah Rukh Khan, it's a bad movie. And then later on this movie came back into my mind, and then I also started to love Deepika after I watched Om Shanti Om. So I watched Bachna Ae Haseeno, didn't like that movie, didn't even recognize Deepika, and then later on I watched Om Shanti Om like a few years later, 1 or 2 years, and I fell in love with her, and then I was like, Bachna Ae Haseeno, oh my god, I watched that movie, she was in this one! And then I got the DVD again, and this movie is actually really, really nice. I love it so much. So guys, and also all of the songs, they're so amazing, and this one is like, I think this is like my #1 song from this whole movie. Oh, it's so amazing. So guys, about this whole song, so I'm talking way too much. I got a like time thingy now here. I don't think we're gonna look into the comment section of this, because otherwise this video will take like over half an hour. So this whole song is so beautiful. It's so beautifully composed, and what is so important for this whole song isn't only like the beautiful magical sounding melody, it's also those harmonies that carry the whole song. It's just so amazing. Like the harmonies by Shilpa, this I can't imitate that. Don't make me. And then also these harmonies by KK. So in the background, these harmonies, they're killing me, and they're carrying the whole song. Then in general, KK and Shilpa, oof, they got so soothing voices, and they sing the song so beautifully. And KK, where are you now in Bollywood? You need to sing even more songs. And Shilpa also, she is still present in Bollywood, but in my opinion she needs to sing even more songs. She has such an amazing voice, so soft and light and also intoxicating sounding like, and she's so amazing. So about this whole video, like guys, do I even have to say anything about the video? It's so dreamy, it's so beautifully executed, like how the makers, I think it was in Italy, right? And it's so beautiful there, and all of the sceneries, and like this whole choreo, not only like they weren't really dancing, it's like moving, posing, a little bit like sharing those chemistry moments. And it still is a choreo, you know, like in movies this isn't always like improvised, it's always inscenated, and this is kind of some kind of choreo, like how and when they are touching and looking at each other and so on, and they also need to lip sync and all of that in the beat and to the music, and it's perfection, this whole video. And these two, like Ranbir, in my opinion, I really like him, he's a really great actor, but in my opinion he isn't the most handsome looking actor, and it also always changes. Like I think that he looks the most attractive for me in Ye Jawani Hai Deewani, in his other movies not so much. And Deepika is just, oh, she's a flawless queen. There's nothing else to say about her. She has always been beautiful, she still is, but like when she was in her prime youth, I'd say like in her late 20s or something, late 20s, it's just you're in your prime youth, whether or not you're male, female, or whatever, and she just, wow, perfection, I just can't. So guys, please tell me your opinion about the song in the comment section down below. Okay, let me just check out, I know this video is way too long, but I just want to check some comments if there are some, like, I don't know, people saying something totally like beautiful or whatever. This nostalgia feeling, I could cry right now, it's so beautiful. 8 years later, if you're still watching this, you're a legend. Yes, I am a living legend. Yes, and these type of songs deserve more views. I just can't. KK's voice is so soothing. Yes, I did not understand Hindi at all, but in 2008 I fell in love with this song. Yes, I also watched it. Yeah, maybe a few years later. So I watched Om Shanti Om, I think 2012 or something. I was in 6th grade. And Bachna Ae Haseeno, I watched it before like 1 or 2 years. So maybe I was like 10 or something. Oh god. And people sharing their stories in here. This is, oh guys, this is taking way too much time. I hate editing this. This is always so exhausting. When I already see, oh my god, I talk like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, I don't want to edit this. Please, God, no, don't do this to me. But guys, please, Also give me more examples of other nostalgia songs that I need to react to, and don't forget to tell me your opinion about this video in the comment section down below. And that's enough of this reaction. I really hope you liked it. So if you are new to my channel, then check out my other reactions. I mostly do Bollywood reactions because Bollywood is my life. Then if you haven't done it yet, then please follow me on Instagram. I post everything Bollywood related there, and you can also find reactions on Instagram that you can't see here on YouTube. And please check out my Bollywood talk videos and my Bollywood edits. I put so much content into these videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything in the future. Just if you want, of course. I'm not forcing anyone. That's it. Hope to see you guys in another reaction again.